Hi guys, welcome back to the shed. What we're going to look at today is something I've just picked up. The Medusa Ti-1002 inverter. It's a little suitcase generator made by S.I.P. They're a company that make all these kind of industrial type equipment. They make generators, welders, all that good stuff. Quite a well-known company, so I expect good things from this. It's a nice looking generator. It's bright green, which we'll see when we get it out of the box. Obviously it's only just turned up, so let's unbox it and have a look at it. Throw that over there. Okay. Right. Nice. Let's get everything out and have a look at what we got. Okay. Obviously, we've got the generator itself. As I said, it's bright green. Ain't gonna lose that. Instruction manual. And a little box of tools and whatnot. What is this? Oh, spark plug. Some little 12-volt leads. That's cool. Okay, we'll have a look at them in a minute. Let's open up the instructions. I'll give these a quick read and I'll come back in a second. Okay, these are the specifications. I've got the Ti-1002, not the 2002, so I went for the slightly lower spec model. It's a 4-stroke single-cylinder air-cooled engine, 144 cc's compared to the 152 cc of the higher spec model, with 1000 watts peak output, with a 900 watt continuous output. The fuel tank capacity is only 2.7 litres in this one compared to 6.5 litres in the other, but the decibel output of it whilst running is only about 90 decibels, which is not bad for a generator. From what I read, review-wise for this generator, 2.7 litres should give it approximately, I think it was 3.5 hours of run time, which is pretty good going. I don't think that's terrible at 2.7 litres of fuel. It might have been more, I can't remember, but I think it was 3.5 hours. Okay, let's get it out of the bag and have a look at what we've got. Okay, oil has been drained for shipping. Failure to fill engine with oil before starting engine will result in permanent damage and will void the engine warranty. Good to know. Okay. So, on this side, power socket, 12-volt socket. We've got that's obviously the circuit breaker. Economy on and off, I guess that brings it the engine speed down to an idle. I'll have a double check in the manual in a minute. Obviously run, and that's like a run stop switch, and then some lights like oil. That one is low oil, I guess. Yeah, low oil indicator, pilot power indicator, and overload indicator. So obviously if whatever you've got plugged into it is trying to draw too much power, it will give you a warning telling you so. Okay, so what we need to do is get some oil in it, I suppose, before we do anything else. Obviously that's the choke, that side, recoil starter, fuel on and off switch. That'll be that's the filler for the gas, exhaust. Okay, and that's everything we can see at the moment. So in this little bag, got a few tools and bits and pieces, spark plug, one of them reversible screwdrivers like you get on BMWs, spark plug fitment tool, not sure what that is. What is that? Don't know, I'll come on to that in a second. I'll find out what that is and come back to it. But spark plug, yeah, 12-volt cable, plugs in there obviously. and then you can charge batteries and whatever off of that. That's pretty nifty. I didn't expect to get one of them in the package. Okay, so what I need to do is take some of these covers off and get some oil in it. Obviously I'll carry on reading the magazine, the manual, sorry, and I'll come back to you in a sec. Okay, to put oil in it then, what we're going to do is take off this cover here. Okay, here we have the oil filler cap. And as you can see, well, there's a tiny drop on there, probably from when it was run at the factory, just to make sure it worked. What they give you in the kit is a little bottle, so I've put some, I put the oil in the bottle, and then all I'm going to do is fill her up. And then periodically check the level just to make sure I haven't overfilled it, otherwise I'll be draining the oil again. Okay, that's about half a bottle. Nowhere near. Let me just check the, make sure that you... Okay, so check the oil level by pushing the filler cap back into its hole up to the bottom of the threads. Do not screw the cap in. So obviously I don't need to screw the cap in, but even with the cap screwed in, it wasn't meeting the bottom of the gauge, so it's got quite a way to go yet. So it'll probably take all of this bottle. Good that they give you this little bottle instead of making you mess around with funnels and whatnot. Okay, okay, that looks good. Yep, happy with that. All right. Come on, in you get. There we are. Put the little choke lever out. Get the two screws started. There we go. Notice when it was shipping that the choke lever was actually behind the plastic. It wasn't actually poking out the slot. Also, this wasn't actually tucked in properly, so it's no great shake, so no damage done. Okay, so we can take this tag off now. There's oil in it. Right then, let's get some fuel in. Here's a can of fuel that I prepared earlier. Actually, let's not forget the spark plug. Let's do that first, shall we? Otherwise we ain't going to get very far. Close it back up. Oh no, there is a plug in it. There is a plug already in it. Oh, so they give you a spare plug. That's pretty cool. Did not expect that at all. So there is a plug in it. So we don't need to change the plug. Right, now then, let's get some fuel in. This is a 5 litre can, so it'll take probably just over half of this can, but I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna put in a litre or two, or maybe just over a litre, just to get it running. That'll do. Don't need any more than that. Let's close that up before we go any further. Okay. Right then. So, starting the engine then. Turn the main switch to the on position. Let's put the lid on first, shall we? Okay, turn the main switch to the on position. Turn the fuel tap to the on position, which it is. Slide the choke lever to the left to the on position. The choke may not be needed if the engine is already warm or the ambient temperature is hot, which it's neither. Okay, hold the handle of the generator firmly with one hand. Grip the recoil start handle and slowly pull the cord till it engages, then pull sharply until the engine starts. Note that it may take a few sharp pulls to get the engine started. Once started, slowly release the recoil cable and allow the cord to be retracted. Once engine is running and warm enough, slide the choke lever to the right. Sorry, slide to the left on this model, not the 2002. Yeah, once it's warm enough, slide the choke lever to the left. Closed position. Right. Okay. So let's go. Give it a bash. Ready? Contact. Definitely on, isn't it? Yep, it's definitely on. Okay, it's taken a couple of kicks and it's still not started yet. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to make sure that there's fuel coming through. I didn't see mention of like a prime button or anything, so I'll just see if there is one. Nope, no, there's no prime button. There's fuel in the filter. I can see fuel in the filter. You can see it. So let's give it another go. Definitely on. Engine switch on. Yeah. Oh, nearly. Took a little while for the fuel to get through, but got there in the end. Reduces the RPM, makes it run a bit quieter. Leave the choke open for a second. Right, what I'll do now, I'll get something to plug in and make sure we're getting power output. Okay, big lamp, big floodlight. Leave you running on choke again for a moment. Power's back. Happy days. Pleased with that. What I'm going to use it for mostly is for track days, for tyre warmers, just to keep my tyre warmers on. And when I go camping with the British Superbikes and stuff like that, I can use it for charging mobile phones or lighting or anything like that. And also we can use it to power the radio when Charlie forgets the batteries. Yes, Charlie, I'm talking to you. So yeah, happy with that. Can't grumble. Obviously I won't know for sure whether we're getting everything I require from it until I actually get to put it into proper use when I go to the track days or the Superbikes or whatever. But if I have any dramas, I'll come back to you and let you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for coming to Kev Shed. See you later.